Addicts, it's Alex. Welcome to my April 2015 Beauty Addictions of the Month. This is just a fancy way of saying my monthly favorites. So today we're going to go over my repeat favorites, which are just favorites from previous months. Then we're going to jump into eye products, face products, and then lippies. For the first time, I'm going to be going over scent, organization, TV show, and then music. So let's jump on into it. Before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know what lip gloss that I'm wearing. I am wearing the Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in Raspberry Sherbet. This is my favorite lip product of all time. I know that's pretty bold to say when I just got it, but I'm so in love with it. I was so excited when I first tried it on. The formula is amazing. It applies like a liquid lipstick, but then it kind of settles like a thick lip gloss, so it just looks shiny and it stays put, and it's just such a beautiful color. So I would highly recommend trying out the Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses out. They are amazing. And if you want to see reviews on some lip glosses and lipsticks from Gerard Cosmetics, I will link my Gerard Cosmetics haul down below so you guys can check them out. Now let's jump into repeat favorites. The first repeat favorite that I'm going to show you guys is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch in Nude. This is such a great concealer. Not only is it affordable, but it has this amazing brush on it. So all you have to do is just twist this and then product comes out. So if I'm on the go and I don't have time to do foundation, I just quickly put this underneath my eyes and on my cheeks and then on my eyelids to cover up those veins. It's not as good of an application as a foundation would be. I'd be more comfortable if I had foundation on, but if I don't have time, that is a great product to use when you are in a rush. The second repeat favorite is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is an amazing brow gel and I love using it. And it really makes your eyebrows last a long time. The brush is amazing. I just love it so much. It's going to be a repeat favorite every month for sure. The next repeat favorite is the Naked One palette. This is such a great palette to use when you want to go for a more natural look, or you're trying to do some makeup look that's quick, so you want to use a little bit lighter colors. So what I like to do is put Naked on the lid, Buck in the crease, and then Virgin on the inner corners. My last repeat favorites are the MAC Cinderella Stroke of Midnight palette and the MAC Glitter and Reflex Pearl. These are such amazing products. I'm so in love with them. I'm sorry that they're limited edition, but at least majority of these eyeshadows you can get at MAC. They just won't be in this packaging. Stroke of Midnight is the only one that you cannot get. If you guys want to see a makeup tutorial on this, I will link it down below. I did a MAC Cinderella collection makeup tutorial, so you guys can check that out. And even if you don't have these colors, just pick something similar to what you already have. Alright, let's jump into eye products. The first eye product is the Sephora Collection Retractable Brow Wiz in Honey Blonde. Now you guys are probably wondering why I only showed you the clear brow gel in the repeat favorites and not the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It is not because I think that the Anastasia Brow Wiz is no longer a good product. It is an amazing product. But ever since I went lighter with my hair, I really needed an eyebrow pencil that was lighter. And Taupe is the lightest one that they have, I believe. And it's not cutting. It's a little bit too dark, and I'm also someone who's a little heavy-handed sometimes when I'm doing my eyebrows, so it's just a little too dark for me with this hair color. So I tried out the Sephora Collection Brow Wiz in Honey Blonde, and it is just the perfect color. I couldn't ask for something better, and it goes well with my eyebrows. It's not too light for my natural eyebrow color, but it's also going to go well. It also goes well with my hair color. So it is nowhere near in quality as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I'm going to say that. But what's getting me on it is the color. It's the perfect color. And I can deal with the fact that the brush it's actually a comb. I can deal with that, not being as good as the Anastasia comb. And then the formula is a lot harder to put on, but you can get it on. And you know what's good about it is the fact that it will help you control how much product you're putting on. So if you're heavy-handed, these actually might be good for you. Might be a little bit of a pain, but in the end, you won't overdraw your eyebrows. So I think these are such great pencils. So the next part of this video is my favorite part, and we're going to be going over the ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadows. I'm so in love with these eyeshadows. I've been wearing them all the time this month on my lower lash line. What I'm going to do is link some videos down below where I'm wearing these products. So I'm wearing Taco in my Spring Beauty Essentials video. I'm wearing Snapdragon in my VIB Rouge Sale haul video. and then Daddy in my Spring Pop of Color makeup tutorial. So I'll link those videos down below just so you guys can get an idea of what these look like on the lower lash line. And then for this video, I decided that I wanted to wear another ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadow just to give you guys more ways to see how these eyeshadows look on the lower lash line. So I went with Too Shy, which is a pressed pigment. Now this is more glittery, so it's not as creamy as the other products that I just mentioned, but it's still a great formula. It looks so beautiful on the lower lash line, and is a good option for going out at night. I would highly recommend trying out these products. They're so amazing, they're so creamy, and they're so fun to wear. Now there are two eyeshadows that I absolutely love to wear when I'm wearing the ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadows on my lower lash line, and that is Texture, which I wear in the crease. This is by MAC. And then All That Glitters by MAC as well on the lid. These are so beautiful together, and I think they really complement the ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadows. They're not grabbing too much of your attention, but they're not too plain to the point where it's such a drastic change between your lid and crease color to the lower lash line. So I think it creates a great balance between the colors, and they're just so beautiful. All That Glitter is such an amazing lid color. It's just shimmery, but so nice. I would highly recommend trying these eyeshadows out with the ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadows because it's such a great combination. Now let's move on to face products. The first face product that I'm going to go over with you guys is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. This is such a great primer for anyone who has normal to dry skin. I've also loved the e.l.f. Clear Primer, but this one is also good as well. It's a little bit more liquidy, and I would highly recommend trying it. It's a good drugstore product now. It's a little bit more expensive than the e.l.f. primer, but I think it's worth trying, especially if you have a little bit more drier skin. It might work a little bit better for you than the e.l.f. primer, but this is such a great product, and I've been using it every time before I've worn foundation this month. The next face product that I'm going to go over with you guys is the Sephora Collection 10-Hour Wear Perfection Foundation. This is in the color Linen, and I'm so glad I found this because it is such a great color. It's perfect. A lot of my foundations are from the summer, and I've finally come to realize that they are just not working for me. As much as I wish I was tan, they are a little too dark for me. So I wanted to try out something a little bit lighter. And when I was at the Sephora VIB Rouge sale, I decided to pick up a bunch of Sephora products because I wanted to do a 5 products review on them, which I will be doing next month. But I wanted to try out a foundation, especially because I was in desperate need of a lighter foundation. So I saw Light Linen, swatched it, and I was so glad that I got it. It was a newer color, I believe, in this collection, but it goes on thin. I think it's more of a lighter foundation application, but it's the perfect color for me, so that's probably the main reason why I like it. And it also just, I don't know, I like it. There's nothing bad to say about the formula of it, but I would definitely say that the thing that I love the most about it is the color. So it's worth trying. It's just save a little bit more money on your foundation than spending on something like NARS or Makeup Forever. Next is another exciting product. It is the Too Faced The Little Black Book of Bronzers. I am obsessed with this. Now, I haven't used this a whole heck of a lot, I'm going to be honest, because I just don't have time to contour every day. I'm so busy, but I have contoured a couple times, and at each time I have used Milk Chocolate from this palette. It is such an amazing palette. I think I'm also obsessed with it just because of the look of the palette. I love the packaging, I know, but I do. I really do. And once I get shelves, I want to place this on the shelf. Like, I'm already preparing for it, so I'm trying to like take good care of it, keep it clean, just because I really want to place it up there. Even, because I don't contour all the time, but I just think that this is so cute, and I'm so obsessed with it. Whether I'm using it, whether I'm actually using it to contour or whether I'm just looking at it because I think it's pretty. I just think that this is just so cute, and I highly recommend trying this out, especially because you get a sample of all these Too Faced products. So I would definitely try it out. That way you don't have to try every single product from them. You just get a little sample. I think they're still on Sephora.com. They're limited. This is in the limited edition palette, but I will check for you guys and I'll mention it down below. Next, we're going to jump into lip products. First, we're going to go over the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Baby Pink. This is such a cute color for spring and summer. And then this is the most long-lasting lip product that I've ever used. I could go to sleep, wake up, and I still have my lipstick pretty much all over my lips, and I have to scrub like crazy to get it off. So if you need something long-lasting, definitely try these out. But I love wearing this lip product whenever I'm wearing the ColourPop Cosmetics eyeshadows on my lower lash line, particularly Daddy, Taco, and Snapdragon. It's just such a great color and complements it so well. And it just makes your spring look so much more fun because you have all these colors. But here's a little swatch for you guys just so you can see what baby pink looks like. Okay. So that's what it looks like right there. Such a pretty color. The last lip product that I'm going to mention is Vaseline. I'm sure you guys are not expecting me for me to say that. But my lips have just, I know I've said it over and over again, okay, you're good, Alex, like, thanks for going over it again. But yes, I have chapped lips, okay? So, this Vaseline has been helping. Now, it hasn't completely cured my lips, but it does help because my lips have been so chapped so much lately that the only thing that will help it get better is Vaseline. And maybe some lip balms, but Vaseline is the best. I love wearing lipstick, so the only way I can do it is if I keep my lips hydrated, so try this. Now let's jump into scent. My favorite scent this month is Beautiful Day by Bath & Body Works, and I've been loving the Diamond Shimmer Mist. It is just so pretty. So it's an apple scent, and I love the smell of apple. And then I think this is what really gets me, is the diamond finish. So what I do is I spray it on my chest whenever I'm wearing like a low cut shirt, you know, a V-neck, and then I just have a little bit of shimmer on my chest, and then I smell like an apple. And it's great. It is, I promise you. I just think that the body mists are so good, especially the Diamond Shimmer Mist. I would highly recommend trying it out. Now we're going to jump into organization, which I am super excited to share with you guys. I recently bought a Cosmo Cube organizer, which I mentioned in my Sephora VIB Rouge sale haul. But I decided to order another one. So I actually have two that I'm going to show you. The first one is what I also showed in my VIB Rouge sale haul, but it is this Cosmo Cube brush holder. I am so in love with this. So what I did was organize my makeup brushes in here, which was so great. I love organizing my makeup brushes, and before they were only organized into 2 to 3 different organizers, but this way I have 6 different compartments. So right now I have it split up between little eye brushes, common everyday brushes, and then just some random brushes, and then highlighters and contouring brushes, foundation concealer brushes, and then some blush brushes. So I'm really in love with this organizer. I think it's just so cute. I would highly recommend trying out Cosmo Cube. They have the most adorable organizers. But that is not it. This is not my only organizer. So I also got another organizer for my bathroom. So in this organizer I have Q-tips, and then cotton balls, and then just some random tools in here like tweezers, nail clippers, scissors, and then in the back, I'll just flip it around, I have some samples, then hair products, and then some perfume samples, because I have so much of these. So this is just kind of some random products for the bathroom, but I really like it. I love organizing that. I actually think I'm going to get another Cosmo Cube organizer. I'm serious. Like, I love these. I feel like there's just so much more products and items that I can organize using this. Don't just think that you have to limit this to makeup or makeup brushes. You can just use this for everyday things such as Q-tips and cotton balls. So definitely try these Cosmo Cube organizers out. I got mine at Sephora.com, so that way you can get points too. For music this month, there are 2 songs that I have been obsessed with. Now when I say obsessed, I mean I put it on repeat and listen to the song the entire day until I get sick of it. And the first song is Jungle by the X Ambassadors. So here's like a little snippet. But yeah, you guys get the idea. This song was actually used in the commercials for Orange is the New Black, and that is how I became obsessed with it. So I downloaded it, and now I can't stop listening to it. So I would highly recommend checking out this song by X Ambassadors called Jungle. You definitely need it on your iPhone or iPod, whatever you have. Then the second song that I have been obsessed with is Uma Thurman by Fall Out Boy. So just in case you haven't heard the song yet, here is a little snippet. So it sounds very like detective-y kind of mix in there, but I can totally dance to this too. But yeah, it's just a song that I'm obsessed with. I've been loving Fall Out Boy lately. I was a fan of them before, but once they came out with my songs Know What You Did in the Dark, they came back, and they came back great. And I love Century, and then this is just another song that I'm obsessed with them. Check out Fall Out Boy. Their new songs are amazing. Now on to television, my favorite show. And I'm going to say this is a very bold statement, but my favorite show of all time, and it's currently the show that I am completely addicted to and obsessed with this month, is The Walking Dead. I don't know if you were expecting that, but I am so obsessed with that show. It is so good. It's gory. I will put that out there. So if you can't handle gore, don't watch it. If you're prone to, not to get gross, but throwing up easily, don't watch it. It is great, but you have to be able to handle that kind of stuff. But that's not really what gets me into the show. What gets me into the show is the storylines, just seeing how people survive whenever the world, falls apart, whenever something just, the world ends essentially. It's just amazing. I love the characters in the show, and I just love seeing them grow, seeing them change. I actually first started watching the show in the middle of the season. My parents were watching it, and I'm like, fine, I'll watch it, and then I became obsessed with it. But I think I was watching like season 5 or something. So when I started watching it on Netflix, I went all the way back to season 1, and some of the characters, to see them how they were before, to see how they were in season 5, was just an amazing thing to see, because there was this one woman named Carol. I'm not going to give anything too much away, but when I was watching her in the later seasons, I just thought she was this tough woman, super courageous, like she can take care of herself. But then in the first season, she just seemed very meek, timid. She couldn't stick up for herself, and she let her husband, who was still there at the time, hurt her and let him do whatever he wants, and she just let him have power over her. But then when you see her in the later season, she really blossoms, and she has the power, and she is able to take care of herself and just be a very strong woman. So I love seeing that development. That is one of the reasons why I love the show. I also love the twist. I love learning about how the walkers came to be. I just love it. I'm obsessed with it. I think it's a great show. It's a little graphic, but I think it's just such a great storyline. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my April 2015 Beauty Addictions of the Month. Please let me know down in the comments what beauty products you've been addicted to this month. Also, if you want to see more videos from me, please click subscribe below, like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!